Okay guys, as most of you know, I am not your average drongo in the Xbox community, and I am not your average drongo who supports all the garbage that Microsoft come out with, and or any other company for that matter. So I've got a take on this whole Xbox Live Gold situation. Now, yesterday the prices were up, and today the prices are down. So they marched their men to the top of the hill and they marched them down again. Did the Grand Old Duke of York. That's what Microsoft did. So this is an epic fail on Microsoft's part. Okay, epic fail. Before we even start. Okay. Now everybody's going to be talking about this. I'm not a news site. I don't want to be the guy that just does the news because that's the most boring shit you can do on YouTube, as far as I'm concerned. This is important though because everyone's missing the mark here and no one's even thinking about the ramifications of all this. So let's go down here. Just bear with me. Okay, so there's no changes to gold now because it was going to be massively increased, but they relented, so it's not going to be increased. Okay, so that's already they've ruined their image going into the next generation. Not a good time to be putting these prices up. Not, and definitely not as much as they did. If they'd done it like a little bit, it wouldn't have, so slowly catchy monkey, they could have done this, but for some reason they were just like, nah, fuck it. Okay. We messed up today. You were right to let us know. Connecting with players and friends is a vital part of gaming, blah, 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 blah. We're not changing the gold pricing, but they added a game. So this month it was 5 games instead of 4. So I'm guessing that's going to be rolled back now. It's going to be 4 games again. Okay, so let's see what happens with that. I haven't got it to hand, but it's Gears of War 5. It's Indiana Jones. It's Resident Evil. It's some other game, and what was the other one? Lost Planet 2. Those are the games. So there was 5 games, and this is the thing that caught my eye because it says for free-to-play games you will no longer need an Xbox Live Gold membership to play those games on Xbox, as it is on PlayStation and other such things. Okay, this is actually a bad thing. Now I know I'm gonna get like hate for this because everyone's like, oh, well, you shouldn't have to play for. Calm down. Listen to what I'm gonna say. This is a bad thing, right? Here's why it's a bad thing. Free-to-play games are now beginning to become more popular because they can circumvent the Xbox Gold, and they know that people don't like paying for gold. They don't like paying for shit to play online. So now games like Fortnite or whatever are going to be the most played games. Everyone's going to play them, and those games fucking suck. Games that you have to pay to play online, like Gears of War 5 for instance, are not going to be the most popular games. Now the game was just given away free with gold, but what about once your gold membership runs out, you can't play it, and you definitely can't play it online, even if you own the disc, without Xbox Gold. So you've got to keep resubscribing to gold to play Gears of War 5. There's an example, right? Halo Infinite has a free-to-play multiplayer. You can now play Halo on Xbox without Xbox Gold. But you can't play games like, I don't know, Call of Duty. But you can play Call of Duty's Modern Warfare, Warzone bullshit for free. So the whole fucking gaming landscape here is being changed by this announcement, okay? Now, it was already like this on PlayStation 4, so whatever, PlayStation system already did this shit, okay? So, but from an Xbox standpoint, this changes everything. And because it's going to change on this console, and it's already on the other console, this is now the norm. Right? So it's the norm now. The norm is that free-to-play games can bypass Xbox Gold, can bypass PlayStation Plus, can bypass all these subscriptions, basically tunnel under the fucking fence, as it were, and you can play this shit for free. You have to buy retarded microtransactions. The games fucking suck. The games that no one fucking, well, the games that no real gamer fucking likes, they're played by fucking 8-year-olds, 12-year-olds, whatever. That, you know, and if you read Twitter or if you go on any site or if you talk to your friends, that is who's playing these games. That's who plays fucking gay Fortnite. People like, you know, 8-year-olds. That's who plays these games. Apex, played by 8-year-olds. Okay? That's who plays them. The majority of people that play them, right, are little kids. And what do you not want to buy for your son, daughter, whatever? Gold. You don't want to pay for gold. You don't want to pay subscription. You don't have to worry about that shit. You want to buy on the console, there you go, play what you can play. That's what a lot of parents are doing. So all these free-to-play games are going to get all the fucking kids on them. And other players are going to end up playing them anyway because they're so popular. Where does this leave games that you have to be on gold to play? These games are going to be wiped the fuck out, big time, if they weren't already. Okay? Who's going to pay gold and all that shit to play fucking Gears? Because what else is there? Call of Duty? I wouldn't be surprised if Call of Duty comes out with completely free-to-play multiplayer at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if Gears of War does that. I wouldn't be surprised if all these multiplayer games become free-to-play games. Completely. Gold will just disappear over time and fold into Game Pass. It was going to do that anyway. That's why they tried to hike the price, to try to force people to go to Game Pass, so that when they take away the gold, no one can complain, because no one's fucking using that shit. Alright? Gold shouldn't exist. We all know it shouldn't exist, because PC... Everybody who plays on PC can play Gears of War for free. They can play whatever for free on PC. There's no fucking gold. There's no PlayStation Plus on PC. You can play Xbox games, Gears of War, shit like that, exclusive games on PC for free. There's no fucking restriction there. So clearly this is a massive rip-off. It always has been. It's been a rip-off for years, and we know that. But this fucking free-to-play shit is not a good thing, okay? You're going to get people, oh, this is amazing. Well done, Microsoft. Okay, first of all, they tried to double the fucking prices or whatever. Let's forget about that. And now they're trying to soften it with, oh, we're going to make free-to-play games free-to-play. Free-to-play games free-to-play. Yeah, exactly. And then that's a whim. You don't need to pay to play online if the game's shit. I'm not looking forward to a Gears of War 6 that's free to play. I'm not looking forward to a free to play fucking Halo game. I'm not looking forward to free to play Call of Duty or free to play fucking Rainbow Six or free to play Overwatch. I'm not looking forward to this shit. I don't want to play these fucking games now. They're not even good now, but you imagine the free-to-play fucking garbage that's going to ensue. Imagine how the diarrhea dial is just going to be turned way the fuck up. Way the fuck up. Look at Gears of War 5 now. Look at the fucking garbage microtransaction free-to-play shit they're doing now just because it's on Game Pass. Imagine when the game is actually free-to-play and they have absolutely no fucking comeback if they say, right, well, now you've got to pay for the season. Now you've got to pay for this because the game is free up front. So you've got to pay for this, you've got to pay for that, you've got to pay for this. Okay? Because they released the game as a fucking full release still, then they still have this, well, we can't really do it, push it, we can't push the envelope too far, okay? I believe they've already pushed the envelope too far, way too fucking far, but they don't. But can you imagine when the game is actually fucking free, how far the envelope is going to be pushed? It's going to be like fucking Halo Infinite. Oh, you've got to pay to pick your colours now. That's the shit that's going to go down. Okay? In all games, because why, if you're releasing a game now, another thing, if you're just a new developer, why the hell wouldn't you make your multiplayer free to play? Because everybody's doing that shit, And if you don't do it free to play, then you can't circumvent the fucking PlayStation Network and the Xbox Gold. So you basically, you cut off your nose to spite your own face. So you have to make a shitty free to play game, and then you have to put microtransactions in to pay for the fucking game. So the developer now is fucked. Xbox Gold and PlayStation Network need to go. If you can have free-to-play games free-to-play online, then all games have to be free online. It's got to be a level more of the fucking playing field. Otherwise, everybody's going to go down this free-to-play road. Not everybody likes free-to-play games. In fact, there's a lot of people that don't like free-to-play games. Therefore, let the fucking people that have free-to-play games have them. Let us have some decent fucking games that are not free-to-play. But they won't do that because of the masses of ignorant retards that play and support free-to-play games, or games that should be free-to-play, like fucking Overwatch, with zero campaign and zero fucking content at launch, live service bullshit. And yet it's, oh well, it's not free-to-play. Oh, it's not this. Fucking bollocks. Shut the fuck up. Rainbow Six Siege, again, live service games, man. Live service games. You can bet your ass the next Rainbow Six is going to be free to play. You can bet your ass Call of Duty is going to go free to play. They'll want to get around this shit because Microsoft has opened the door. They've opened the door, okay, to free to play shit. So they know they can make more money from microtransactions than they can from selling the fucking game. Campaign could be like some kind of DLC in the future. Campaign could be like an extra you have to buy outside of the game. So you play the game, and then if you want the campaign, you have to pay money on the fucking Xbox Dash or whatever to buy the campaign separately. And fucking who's gonna buy a game on disc to play a fucking shitty Call of Duty campaign? Nobody. So then basically the campaign's probably going to disappear from a lot of these games. Like your Rainbow Sixes already did that. There's no campaign in Overwatch. So all the campaigns is going to fucking disappear. So with an update for my people who follow me for Halo, you've got a Halo game now that's coming out with a completely free-to-play aspect. You don't even need Xbox Gold to play it on the Xbox. Obviously it's free on the PC anyway. There's no restriction there at all. So it's completely free to play. Completely free to play. And you're going to pay to play that shit campaign? Sub to Game Pass for a fucking week and play the shit campaign. So the game can't sell for shit. If it's bad, it ain't going to make any money out of microtransactions. This is not what Halo needs. This is not good at all. And this, we're in a new low. This is low. So there's going to be a fuckload of comeback on this because no one actually fucking listens on these videos. Like, there's a bunch of people that don't listen. Not my subscribers, but mostly people who don't fucking, know what the fuck's going on. They're going to say, oh, it's a great thing that free-to-play games are going to be free. You're not looking at the bigger picture. You're not looking at the bigger picture. The developers will go down the free-to-play road. We don't want developers to go down the free-to-play road. We want decent games. We can't get decent games if all the incentive is to make shit games. And all the incentive right now is to make shit games. Shit games. So all we're going to get is shit games. And if people continue to support said games, support microtransactions, support live service, support seasons, support no fucking physical media, that's the way they're going to go. Alright? That's the way they're going to go. And the consumer is driving them that way. Oh, so, like I say, I predicted this years ago, so it's nothing new, but this is the straw that broke the camel's back. This is because now they can circumvent the Xbox Gold, and if they can circumvent that, there's no incentive. None. I made that clear. No incentive now to make a fucking multiplayer game that isn't free to play. No incentive at all. Alright? So, let me know what you think. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you later.
Only we were playing in split screen. It's a huge accomplishment for the team this year. It's a huge accomplishment for the team this year. It's a huge accomplishment for the team this year. It's a huge accomplishment for the team this year.
It was a big moment, right?